Jeri. Today I'm gonna make double chocolate chip muffins. I had a taste for something chocolate. So I'm gonna start with Hershey's cocoa powder, the granulated sugar, vanilla. Of course, we put baking soda and my eggs. I'm gonna use the flour, salt, oil, milk, and I'm gonna use these whole walnuts. This is really gonna be a good muffin. And then I'm gonna use the chocolate chips. Now, mind you, my mix is gonna be chocolate, and then I'm gonna add chocolate chips. My mouth is watering already. And so, we're gonna get started. Now I'm gonna add my flour, and it calls for 2 cups of flour. That's 1 cup. And now I'm doing the 2nd cup.
Did I hear somebody mention chocolate?
Yep, I'm making double chocolate chip muffins.
Can I be the taste tester?
Yes, you always are. So, but these are gonna be extra special. I'm putting chocolate chip and the mix is gonna be chocolate.
You want me to help you with anything?
Sure, you can open the chocolate chips and open the walnuts and have those ready for you.
All right, I can do that.
Good, thank you. And I'll finish up with the flour here. And it says to spoon it in. So in my way, I would just dump the flour in the cup and then in the bowl. But I'm doing the right thing now. Leveled. See that? Okay, so there's my 2 cups of flour that's leveled. And now I'm adding 1 cup of sugar. Okay.
And there's your ingredients.
Oh, thank you. And now I'm gonna add my cocoa powder, 1/2 cup. So, can you preheat the oven for me, Michael? To 425.
Okay.
And I need 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. So I'm gonna add that now. 1/2 cup.
It's preheating.
Thank you. I'll call you if I need something else. Okay, and there's the cocoa powder. And now I'm going to add the baking soda. And it calls for 1 teaspoon of baking soda. There you go. Now I'm going to add 1 3/4 cups of the semi-sweet chocolate Nestle's morsels. So 1. There you go. And it says 3/4, but I think I'm gonna add 1 whole cup. Because 3/4 is almost a cup. And maybe it'll mess up the recipe, so I'll still use 3/4 of a cup. All that goes in there. And then I'm just gonna mix all this together and then get ready to do my wet ingredients. So let's get this all mixed up so that it looks nice and chocolatey. Whisk the flour, sugar, cocoa powder, salt. I forgot the salt. Now I'm adding the 1/2 teaspoon of salt that I forgot. So the recipe doesn't call for walnuts, but I think that walnuts would be so good in here. So I'm adding walnuts. So, and I don't think I'll get in trouble because it's my recipe. My wet ingredients calls for 2 eggs, 1, and 2. Now I'm adding 3/4 cups of sour cream. The recipe says you could use yogurt, but I'm using sour cream. I think it'll give it a more rich and creamy taste. Okay. If you notice, I'm using the swag from my daughter's work, Netflix. She got me this little spatula. Recipe says to use a spatula, not a whisk. So that's what I'm gonna do. Put that in, and then we're gonna whisk it all together. Now I'm gonna add the oil, and it calls for 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. And then I'm gonna add 1/2 cup of milk. So here it is. There's 1/2 cup of milk. And the next thing would be pure vanilla flavoring. It smells good. Okay. And the recipe calls for adding wet ingredients with the dry ingredients. So I'm gonna do that right now. Adding the wet ingredients. Woo. And then it says use a wooden spoon or a spatula. I choose to use the spatula and fold it in. Okay, let's do that. This will take me a while, so I'll see you back here in a minute or so. So it's all mixed together. Make sure it's, and it smells so good. Nice and chocolatey. See this powder like that? That means it's not whisked good, mixed good. So I have to make sure that it's all mixed. I don't want any dry flour in here. Oh my gosh, look. It's a lot of dry spots. So it's folded in. And it says it should be a little thick, so I know I'm on the right track here. But when I see stuff like that, that's not what it should look like. It should be all mixed thoroughly in. So it's all mixed now, and it looks good. I would have you taste it, but there's raw eggs in it, so this part you
pass
can't.
on that.
Yeah, we'll pass on that. But you know it's February, and that is Black History Month, and it's also Valentine Day. So I thought I'd use the red tin liners, muffin liners, to bake my muffins in. So you want to help me fill the tins, Michael?
Okay.
So I'll let you start with these. That's your hope. And I'm gonna have enough red. Do you think?
Maybe. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, and if not, we could add another color. Yeah, they look pretty.
This one.
Ugh, but they just get so messy.
Yeah.
You have one more to fill, Michael.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll clean this side first. Now we're just gonna add a few chocolate chips on just a few of them, not all of them, on the tops of the muffins. You could do that one, Michael.
This is for the real chocolate lovers in the
Yeah,
family.
and I'll do some on this one. And the oven's been preheated to 425, and now we're gonna put them in the oven now. Yep. And it's at 425.
So I'll set the timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, and then we're gonna keep baking them for another bake for 5 minutes, and then we're gonna keep baking them and reduce the oven to 350
For 15 to 16
and
minutes.
yes, for 16 minutes.
Okay, looks like they're done.
So well, they're on the cooling rack now, and they're gonna cool, and then after that, Michael is gonna taste them. That's his favorite thing to do. They're all done. They look so yummy. So now we're gonna do the taste test, and Michael is going to be the first one to taste it.
Okay.
You wanna try it?
Yeah, I'll give it a try. Looks like it's the chocolate
Chocolate.
lover's dream here.
Yep. For Valentine Day, the color red came out just cute for it. It looks good
Really
and
good.
tastes. I didn't taste it, but I'm sure it tastes good. I'm gonna have mine later.
It's real good.
Happy Valentine Day, everyone! And